This GLK is looking good, but not 100%. I have a couple of pieces that have just arrived, which I want to try and get as much of the front end complete as possible, so stay tuned. Okay, now I've put the shield or air duct. Honestly, it looks like a woman that's ready to settle down with the flaps. Put that on to the radiator and condenser. Now I'm able to put the crash bar support on. Oh yeah, okay. I forgot you need a little love tap. So what I did is take my mallet and just hit this bracket here up and this one a little bit down, and she slid right into place. That looks about right. I might need to bend this bracket, but that's not important at the moment. So it fits onto there. I believe this is a headlight mount bracket thing, which I can always bend and shape when I receive the headlights. You see, this is an example why I keep all the damaged pieces, even when they're connected to the existing ones, because now I know that this is a headlight adjuster and connects all the way down, because on the driver's side it did not have this piece, but on the passenger side it does. So far everything's looking good. Even this bracket, although it's bent, it's fully adjustable. Now on the driver's side this didn't have that piece. Thankfully I'm able to reference on the passenger side and know which area goes where, what, why and how. I was able to find the existing bolts and put it into place, and thankfully everything's bolting up. Now I just gotta agga-dagga these into place. Now there doesn't need to be any torque spec, as it's not a structural piece, it's just to hold the bracket in place. And this I'm going to leave loose until I get the headlight, readjust everything, and then now most of the nuts and bolts I can't find, so I'm just using these fancy ones that I use on the Lexus. They're the same bolt pattern, they hold everything into place, so why not? But for instance, this bracket got tweaked in the accident, so it's not exactly lining up. So all I've got to do is just tweak it down and put a bolt in there and done. So far everything is lining up pretty well. I'm very happy to see it. Remember this damaged piece? How whopped out it was? Well, thankfully it being aluminum, I was able to just bend it back into place. And looks brand new. Now I get to put that bracket that fastens from there to the top, which will hold the hood into place. It's a hood latch. Not exactly a hood latch, it's more of a safety, like a secondary safety. Here's a little trick that I learned. So I've put the two bottom bolts in, but with this being an aftermarket replacement part, you can see that the gap is not 100%. Now to combat that, or to fix it, find a bolt that is able to thread in there, although it's a little bit longer, drive it in there, tighten the bottom, and then loosen the two top ones, and then replace it with the nuts that were, or bolts that were existing in there, and that should solve the problem. With this being aftermarket, it's not exactly OEM shape, so it just needs a little tweaking. But that's what I'm going to do, and it should combat my issue. I just remember that this safety spring latch is under tension. With this little trick, do the job. Okay, I'm going to try and attempt to put the hood on first, all by myself. I'm feeling nice and strong, gone to the gym. Let's see how this goes. Fingers crossed. Yep, this hood isn't like a carbon fiber hood, but everything lines up. Don't do that. The surrender is pissing me off. Thus. Geez, all these studs just bolted right into place. Woo. It's a bit of a headache. But I'm a big boy, I'm big and strong. I eat my wheelies. Now I've got to put the struts on. Somehow. That's one. That's two. Start tightening up these 30mm nuts. Now reinstall the window trim that had popped off. Now for my ASMR fans, I'm going to remove the saran wrap. And I see a problem already. Is that a different shade white? Yeah, the camera can pick it up very well. It is a different shade of white. Now, I don't know how many miles are on this OEM body panel, but it seems like I'm going to have to get it respray painted anyway, as there seems like there's some paint chips over here which I got to get repaired. Big deal. I got to get a lot of pieces painted anyway, so this is just one of them. But the good thing is I don't need to put a primer. I'm not going to be doing the spray painting when I take it to the body shop to go get spray painted, especially for the front bumper. They're just going to do a light wet sand, put new white on it, blend it in, and call it good. But this is looking so much better now. Oh, these are from a 2012 GLK 350. That makes sense why the color's different. But nonetheless, the body panels fit the same. Wow, that's actually like this color. It's got like a sparkle, like a champagne white. Now the body panels lining up perfectly. I'm just putting the bolts back in place. Now thankfully I'm able to hoist the GLK up in the air, and I'm just going to repeat the process in reverse of removing the fender. So as easy as that. Now I can put this side plastic piece back on. Can I? Ooh, what was that? I didn't like that. Oh, there we go. Now I get to do the same thing on the driver's side. Yeah, wishful thinking. So I can't put the side fender cover back on, as when I removed it, it was on all four wheels. So I need to put the wheels back on, lower the car down, put the side skirt on, zip it into place, and that will be job done. She's starting to come along. Not all the body panels are like fastened down, like the hood still popped open. Let's take a quick look. Looks good. Body panels are lining up perfect. I kind of like this color, I'm not gonna lie. It's a champagne white. It's a little dirty. I wish you guys could see it in the light. It's like, man, really good. But the GLK is coming along nicely. Now I've got to wait for an aftermarket body kit to come in. I got headlights coming in, front grille, and I think that is it. I'm still not sure about the wheels yet. Bye-bye. I'm just grateful we don't have any snakes, alligators, or tornadoes. We just get snow. A lot of snow. Matrix loves playing the snow while I shovel the driveway with my tractor. What you doing? Snowshoes? This is your effing weather. Now with the side skirts on, I've put the front crash bar foam thing, and I've used state-of-the-art zip ties to fasten it into place. It's gonna do the job. I mean, it's just a crash bar, so it's no big deal. I've also put this lower radiator air duct with the sensor, which is pretty smart. This is original from the GLK. And all I gotta do is just plug this in, and that's one less wire I need to worry about. And something that has just arrived, which I'm very, very, very excited about. Oh, my back. It has arrived. The body kit for my GLK. So I did want to go and purchase an OEM style body kit, the same one that came with the GLK, but I didn't like the style of it. It looks good, but not to my liking. So I purchased one from China. Hey, here's a headlight. That's one brand new aftermarket headlight, which I'm going to damage. That looks really good. More packaging. How's it look? Yeah, that's right. I went with the AMG body kit, but with a little twist. As you can see, it's not a full AMG, it's more of a modified AMG body kit. And I think that's going to look so good on the GLK. Those headlights look sharp. I mean, stylish. Sexy mama. Now let's get the front bumper installed. How difficult could it be? Holy guacamole. Bumper's fitting good. I have noticed a bit of an issue. It's no big deal. Trying to get a good shot of it. So this is that crash bar that I just installed. It's protruding too far out to both sides, both passenger and driver side, and it's hitting a part of the bumper because this is an aftermarket AMG style bumper, and with the AMG style bumper this cushion is different. So I'm just going to do a little bit of trimming, then these will be able to slide right into place and not bother with the cushion. Okay, so I've cut the crash pad away on the passenger side and the driver's side. Now I've just come to realize I have another issue. This is the crash pad right here, and it is hitting the bottom of the grille. And it runs all the way along here and hits the bottom of the grille. So I can't push the bumper in position because of that foam pad. I gotta figure this out. And I do have quite a bit of distance that I need to clear. So I'm debating if maybe I should cut the foam away over there or what. It is hitting quite a good distance. Quite a good distance. We're going to get right back to working on the Mercedes GLK. Just going to be taking Matrix for a quick walk. Well, I'll call it a Bubba Daddy walk. And especially in this lovely snow. I look like a bloody... It's just... Oh, there's so much snow, man. Shoo, whoa. As I was saying, I look like a stupid blue Oompa Loompa. Matrix just having fun in the snow. It's deep snow too. I ploughed with my tractor so I'm able to walk in the area. But he loves it. He's a husky. This aftermarket front bumper is coming together nicely. Yes, there are some gaps. But what I just realized is there's adjustments there and over there to move the bumper and the headlight into place. I'm going to leave that for the body shop. I'm sure they're going to remove the bumper to paint it, and then they're going to reinstall it. So I'm going to ask them if they can just realign it. But this bumper's looking good. Everything underneath, I put all the body panels and everything back on, and they're all bolted into place. But I cannot tell you how good this is looking, especially like the little canard things over there. I am waiting for park distance control sensors to arrive, although this Mercedes didn't come with any park distance control sensors, thankfully. But I purchased them so I can just put it behind and get them painted, and it will just blend right in. Also, my GLK didn't come with this headlight washer fluid thing. So what I'm going to do is possibly put a little bit of super glue on the edges and then push it in, and it'll glue into place and it won't move ever. But yeah, that's a big gap. It's just all adjustments. I mean, even on the headlight, it's just adjustments, that's all. But they're going to remove the front bumper anyway to paint it. So I'm not going to worry about it. Also, the OEM replacement fenders seem like they're in a bit of a crash as well. The tabs underneath are not lining up properly. That's why there's also another little gap there. It seemed like this had a front end crash as well. The seller did not disclose that on Facebook. But the body shop that I'm going to ask them to fix that up as well. So that shouldn't be any kind of issue whatsoever. But other than that, just waiting for a couple of sensors to arrive. The fog lights, I have them. I got to get them installed. But look how good this is looking at the moment. Ooh, that's looking aggressive. I feel it's better to put all the gubbins and accessories on the front bumper when it's off the vehicle. It's a little tricky. It's a little annoying as well. Honestly, nothing's like fitting properly. I mean, it's a Chinese aftermarket body kit, so what do you expect? But I'm not going to go spend the $3,500 on another aftermarket bumper that I have no idea about. I do know with the Chinese aftermarket bumpers, some modification is required. That's the big wording, some modification. I didn't have to modify it. It fits right onto the vehicle. Things are clipping into place as they should, although you do have to squeeze and break a couple of knuckles, that kind of thing. But everything is fitting good at the moment. I'm waiting for a couple of park distance sensors to arrive. I want to get this front GLK front bumper on. I do have another piece of trim that I do want to put on, and the only way to do that is to put the bumper on the car. Holy cow, the front bumper is fitting better than before. Oh, that's looking sharp. Got all the little chrome pieces on the front grille. It's looking so good. Okay, so what I've actually done is left a lot of the headlight loose. The front bumper is going to be loose. So when it gets painted and reinstalled, everything is going to fit better than before. I mean, for some reason, when I put the front grille on, everything started like tightening up and molding into shape. I mean, I even got the fender bumper thing not connected properly. And when that's connected, that's going to zip right in and I won't have that gap. I just can't get over how good this looks. This little trim goes on like so. Wait a minute. They have to paint this part of the bumper. So by me putting this on, they're going to remove it, which could risk breaking the tabs. So after they finish painting the GLK and the front bumper, I'm then going to install this piece. Because it'll be useless to just put it on, they're going to remove it just to paint this area right here. So I can't install this just yet, but just want to give a glimpse what it'll look like. That's going to look sharp. That's going to look really good. White and chrome with black accents on it. Woo! Sexy, sexy. That's going to be it for this episode. Wait. Oh crap. Take this off. That's going to be it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. The GLK is coming along. I'm liking the look. What do you guys think? Comment down below. Nothing is properly fastened. As I said, I'm going to take it to the body shop when they go paint it. They've got to reposition things here and there. But that's why it looks like panel gaps and stuff like that. But man, this GLK has come such a long way. It hasn't been easy as much as I thought it was going to be. I'm not going to lie, I thought it was going to be like, a week. But that's never the case. It's always one step forward, two steps back. But in this case, we're making 2 steps forward, 1 step back. So we are making progress. If you guys enjoyed this video, give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell when I release new videos on this GLK. I've still got quite a bit of work to do. I think something else came with the front body kit. I need to check that big box. But thank you very much for watching, guys. Take care.